Hello, thank you for tuning into my channel. It's WIP It Wednesday for Wednesday, June 20th, 2018. So if you want to see what we're working on this week, please stay tuned. So this week I've really been focused on basically one project, but I have gotten to experience a little bit of fun and art, and so I'll share a little bit of that with you right now. When I went to what they call strip club at a Scarlet Thread a few weeks ago, I presented my graduation quilt and a couple other quilts, and as I was leaving the area where you present, somebody asked me if I was Erica Selman, and so that was really cool. She had seen my YouTube videos. Her name is Maddie, and I'm going to put a picture of her here. She invited me to 2 quilt guilds, and I went to just visit the quilt guilds. I didn't really speak or anything. And one of them was the Busy Needles Quilt Guild in McDonough, Georgia, and the other one was the Brown Sugar Stitchers in Decatur, Georgia. So those were very welcoming and friendly quilt guild members and stuff, and I just enjoyed seeing the beautiful art and seeing the quilts that other women have been working on. Another thing that we did was my son and I went to what was called Stonefest in Lithonia, Georgia, and we saw my aunt. I have an aunt who was she was a business analyst for a local university, but then after she retired, she decided to become an artist. So she took classes, and I purchased these prints from her. These are prints of her work. It's a little card, and so it just amazes me that she started this, after retirement. She started painting and making collages and things like that. It's really cool to see. And her name is Jeanette Barnett, and I will I'll look and see if I can find a link to her work, and you can go check it out if you're interested. So those are 2 cool things that I got to do. So the main project that I've been working on this week has been this t-shirt quilt. I finally got all the fronts and backs of the shirts done, and these all have the interfacing on the back, and I've also made the quilt sandwiches so that you can see what the blocks are going to look like both on the front and on the back. As I made the quilt sandwich, I just put 4 pins, safety pins in each corner to hold it together, so that I know exactly which front is going with which back. And I tried to match up the t-shirts with the correct backs. I think there was one that I got mixed up, and I had already quilted it, so I can't fix it now. For the quilting, which I've already started, I love the way that these blocks have come out. What I've done is outlined the whatever the motif is on the front, so I've outlined that, and then I've done a meander stitch all the way around the quilt. I did mark a 1/2 inch around so that when I join the blocks together, I'll know where the seam line is supposed to be, and I did not quilt in what's going to be the seam allowance. Here's the front of one, and here's the back. This one was also a piece block, so you can see that the inside is different from the outside of the block. I want to show a few more of these. I actually have 12 of them done. Here's a red one, so cool. And I've matched the thread color with the dominant color, so for the most part they blend in. Okay, and here's another one. So neat. And there will be a video showing how I quilted these, because there were some different little techniques that I had to do and change out a few things to make it work. These are very cool, and so I think for the next couple weeks, for sure, this is going to be my main focus, and then I will start putting them together. I've also worked some on our pattern for the quilt along, so that's going to be coming out next week. So If you are interested in our Bargello quilt along, please tune in next week so that you can see how to get in on that action. It's going to be, we're going to quilt together, and we're going to also have a few prizes for each stage of the quilt. So I hope that you'll join us for that. If you have any questions about this video, please leave them below in the comments. Don't forget to check out the Purple Quilt Facebook group. If you go to Facebook and search the Purple Quilt, the group should come up for you. Also, you can check out my blog on WordPress. It's called eQuilts Blog. And, you know, comment on the video, thumbs up the video, share it with your friends, and I will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.